Welcome to the Last Man Stands World Cup final. We have a charity event taking place before the final. This is the East Africa Character Development Trust program run by Mr. David Waters, MBE. And some of our players here, as well as their coaches, are having a little bit of fun with the kids, a little bit of mini cricket, doing a little bit of coaching, but mostly just interacting and engaging with the youngsters who are part of the program. They're learning about cricket and life skills. These kids come from the poorest of the poor in Nairobi. They attend schools where there's 200 in a class. And this is just a wonderful day out and a wonderful moment for them and as well the players to interact in something special that they'll take home and hopefully have memories for life. We're going to slowly be crossing to the toss for the final, which is taking place in a minute, which is the finalists are LMS England with a convincing win over South Africa and LMS Bangladesh, who earlier defeated LMS Australia. We'll be crossing in a moment.
Welcome to the toss. It's time for the World Cup final here at the Gym Corner with the two captains, Harry Kaloran from England, Mr. Hussain from Bangladesh, with two match officials, Paul and Maggie. We should be in for a cracking game. Mr. Hussain from Bangladesh is going to toss the coin. Harry's going to call.
Heads.
Heads. Heads is the call. Tails it is. You won the toss. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're going to bat first.
You're going to bat first.
Yeah.
Any team news?
Just Navid out and Faisal in.
So you just watched an England win there. They're on some good form here. Are you guys worried?
No, yeah. We know that we played against in the group stage. They are a very good team. They have a very good players. So we are not worried. We want to, as usually I said in the last match, that we want to play ball to ball according to the situation with the merit with the ball.
Well, all the best. Go well.
Thank you.
Captain of England, Harry Kaloran. Just come off a great game there. Tell us about that.
Yeah, great performance. South Africa is such a strong side. We knew it was going to be tough, but yeah, credit to the team. I think we did enough with the bat, getting up to a decent score, 160, and I think anyone watching the stream, the team effort in the field was great. So hopefully we can put the Bangladesh team under similar pressure when we bowl first, and hopefully the guys are ready to go again, because the sun's coming out here in Nairobi, but I think it'll be a good test for us, but we look forward to it.
All the best, go well.
Thanks.
So the news from the toss, Bangladesh have won the toss and they're going to bat first. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ross Kaywood. The voice of Last Man Stands Cricket, Mr. Ross Kaywood, there with some feedback from the two skippers. The umpires are at the crease. There's a final few photos with the children that have just taken part. Some mini cricket, some coaching with some of the players. I think it's Leander Libber there. And Mr. McGrath, the father of Phil McGrath. And I think there's Trent Thompson there in the background. Navilish Naidu and a few others. Just getting a group photo. They've had a little bit of fun in the sun. We're almost about to get to the business end of the tournament. Looks like England will be in the field. Just waiting for the batting team to get ready. I think we're aiming to start in a few moments. The next big event is the Malaysia Open. I think we have one more spot in that. If you're interested, get hold of Refit at lastmanstands.com. And then the big one after that will will be the LMS World Champs, which is the best of our best club sides, which is taking place in the Gold Coast of Australia. There are 40 teams competing in that. It's full up at the moment. And we will be introducing the World Shield, which will be for the more social teams, taking place at the Gold Coast Runaway Bay on the synthetic wickets. Have a look at the stats of Siobhan Farhan Zani. He's opening the batting. Average is 40, strike rate of 159. Made 18 50s. There's Akash, another fantastic player of last man stands. Averaging 40 and a strike rate of 175. Bangladesh won the toss and elected to bat. I wouldn't have done that after I've just seen the bowling of Mohan. But runs on the board, I guess they're thinking he's in fine form. He needs to carry on where he left off. Looks like Harry Kaloran will open the bowling with some spin. To day 6 of the tournament. Look at the stats of Harry. It's 34 matches, so fairly inexperienced as far as last man stands goes. Just in the early stages of his LMS career. An average of 24, economy rate of 6. Ross is back from the pitch there after doing the toss, and he's back in the comments box. Welcome, Ross.
Good afternoon, Beyond. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we should be in for a cracking final here. England against Bangladesh. They were in the same group. They did play each other early on in the week. That was a tense affair. But now it's a World Cup final. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Good start there by the captain of England, Harry Kaloran. England coming off a fantastic win against a powerful South African team. So confidence will be high in the England dressing room. We do know that this Bangladesh team is powerful, strong in all departments. So just drifting down the leg. It'll be a wide, it'll be rebowled.
So Ross, do you think your team from England can have a rinse and repeat? Will they be able to carry that intensity into the final? Played superbly in the semis against South Africa.
It's in the air. It's out the ground. It's disappeared over cow corner for a maximum. What a start this by Bangladesh and Akash. Yes, Bjorn, I think so. They are a quality team, England. They've got some thinking cricketers. They'll stay cool, calm under pressure. And they're playing on the biggest stage possible here. The global stage, a World Cup final here in Nairobi, the Gymkhana. So we're just waiting for the ball to come back.
He's hit that into the shadow realms. Ross, I don't think that ball's coming back. Well, that's the end of that new one.
It's not the worst ball there. There's a bit of turn on offer here for the England captain. He gives the ball a good rip.
Cash. 7 from 2. That is an unbelievable shot there. Kaloran under pressure here. He's gone again. It's another maximum.
So a great start here for the Bangladeshis. 2 maximum in 2 balls.
Harry tossing it up.
So
Inviting the big shot. It's just too full there. That's quicker. Down the leg side. Pressure on the skipper from England.
second wide of the over, so it's going to cost his team 3 runs. So 17 already from this over.
Still one to come. This is just the start the Bangladesh side wanted. Projected score 425, Ross.
So Kaloran under pressure.
It's a much better ball.
It's gone again. Has disappeared over the square leg into the scoreboard. So fantastic start here for the Bangladesh team.
Watch this delivery. It's not a bad ball, but what a good shot.
Just leant back.
It's too short actually.
So 23 after the first over.
So not a good idea to open with spin on this occasion, Ross.
Definitely was in the semi-final. Hey, Kaloran.
Hindsight is 2020.
The perfect science.
Yeah, perfect science. Sitting on the armchair, it's very easy up here.
Absolutely right, Bjorn.
22 off just 5 balls for Akash. What a start.
So the danger man, Mohan Balusu, he had a fantastic semi-final. Man of the match in the semi-final. He's going to have to do a big job here for his country in the World Cup final here. It's a good start. Punched to cover just for a single. So projected score, it's 400. Wouldn't read too much into that at the moment, but a fantastic start here for the Bangladeshis. Oh my word, Akash is on absolute fire. He's just reverse scooped it down to fine leg, a few bounces into the advertising boards for another boundary. So ominous scenes here for England. Just got to hope that they... Unbelievable batting here from Akash. He's already 26 off 6. He's tried again. He hasn't executed it. So it's vital that the England guys stay calm, keep talking to each other. It's a long way to go in this innings. A few wickets will change the landscape. So look at that shot there from Akash. Down the ground, there's a man down there. He's not going to cut it off, so another boundary. Akash is in some unbelievable form here. Seeing the ball like a beach ball, dismissive, an absolute disdain, smashed that ball down the ground. So the England bowler is under pressure here. An appeal there, trying to put the umpire off. Umpire Paul not having any of it, signals wide. So Bangladesh flying along here. Mohan Balusi missing his length here. Akash just clipping it off his legs for another boundary. Runs down to a vacant square leg. So the Bangladeshis are up off to an absolute cracking start here. 37 from 2 overs. Akash already 35 off 10. Shuvon has had none of the strike. He's 2 off 2. It looks like bowling change here. Matt Parkinson is going to bowl the 3rd over. So Harry Kaloran all to do here. He's got to marshal his troops. He's going to have to bowl be clever with his bowling changes. So 10 past 3 local time here at the Gymkhana in Nairobi. Sun's out, belter of a day. Oh my word. Shuvon has just absolutely smashed that down the ground. A few bounces into the side screen. The Bangladesh openers here are on fire. It's a good comeback there from Parkinson. Siobhan just clipping it off his legs for a single down to mid-wicket. So the dangerous Cash on strike, 35 of 10, a few hits away from another 50 in the tournament. Short, another wide there from Parkinson. So great to have all my mates from Southwest London tuning in here. Fig Jam is the team that plays on Thursdays in Wimbledon. Fantastic bunch of guys, good cricketers. Enjoy a cold beer every now and then. Looking forward to catching up with all of them next week. So great to have you guys here watching your main man Blake van der Linde in action here in Nairobi. So 2 balls to go here. Cash the man on strike. Short, top edge. It's going to run away down to fine leg. We'll get back for 2. Andrew Turner will tidy that up. So England looking a bit flat in the field yet. They have just come off a semi-final win. It's important that they keep their composure. So important finish here for Matt Parkinson. Got to hit good areas. Oh my word, it's dropped it short. Cash has just smashed it over square leg for another maximum. England bowlers are seriously under the pump here. 50 up already, 53 after 3 overs. Cash 45 off 13. Siobhan 8 off 5. So it's early stages here, but signs are ominous here. If you're an English fan, these Bangladesh openers are looking all but class. So Mohan Belusu into his second over here. It's well bowled. Very good this from Mohan. Man of the match in the semi-final. It's a fantastic job he did for his country. Again, Siobhan smashed it. It's going to be out. Fantastic catch there by Matt Parkinson and a wide long off. So that's the first wicket down for the Bangladeshis. And one felt that with all those shots, it was going to be the false shot and England get their first wicket. So well done to Mohan Belusi. Picks up a vital wicket of Siobhan. So the England team just getting in a huddle there, just having a chat, just reassessing. So the new man into bat, Shariful Islam Shaikat. Another quality player. He's had a great week here with Bangladesh in the tournament. If we look at his stats, 48 games, averaging just below 50, striking at 160, 12 50s, and a national ranking in Bangladesh of 10. So England are going to need to capitalise on that wicket. Just build a bit of pressure. So string together a few overs of tight bowling. It's well bowled by Mohan Belusi. It's a tall man. It's a long way down for him. It's wide. So welcome back to the commentary box. Our main man, Bjorn Briggs, just had a quick lunch break. How was your lunch, buddy?
Delicious chicken tikka masala. The best curries in Nairobi, Kenya. Fantastic food.
It's not your first curry this week, is it?
Probably not my last either. I think that came off the pads. No leg by signal, so half a chance there.
Would have been a good catch there by Ben Rogers. He's a quality keeper.
Cash 47 or 15. It's been different gravy this tournament, Ross.
He's been a class above. And we know that a lot of Bangladesh LMS players back in Dhaka are tuning into this broadcast, as we see the kids from the African Character Development Trust charity watching the main final here. Fantastic to see. So Matt Parkinson going to bowl his second over.
Shaikhot's on strike. He's on 2 from 2. New batsman in.
Full toss there, but not bad. Bowling to his field.
Bowling full and straight.
Dot ball, well bowled, Matt Parkinson. A lot more needed of those.
Wouldn't England like to get him out before he makes his 50? A cash on 47 from 16. A rare loose shot there from the opener.
Short. Open the face, run it down to third man. David Wood will cut it off.
That's good fielding.
Fantastic fielding. What an athlete. Just drifting down the leg side. Andrew Turner gets around well. Gets his body behind it. Saves a certain boundary. So Matt Parkinson looking to finish the over well here. As we look at the Bangladesh dressing room, they all look pretty relaxed there in the shade. It's well bowled, Matt Parkinson. Tell you what, the England team will be more than happy with singles here, given what the onslaught they've seen in the previous overs. So 5 overs complete, 63 for 1. There's going to be a change of bowler. The off spin of Shiv Patel.
Bowled well in the semi-final. It's hard to get away for the South Africans. Needs to carry on. Need a big spell of bowling from him.
So good start from Shiv. So that's a cash 50. He looks a happy man. 50 off 19. Fantastic job for his team.
So, Ross, tell us what happened in the first game between LMS, Bangladesh and England.
Yeah, there was a lot of need on that game, Bjorn. Bit of gamesmanship we felt here from the commentary box.
And Bangladesh were docked 2 overs for slow over rate.
Slow over rate. I think they were 5 or 6 overs behind. There's a fantastic celebration there from Akash reaching a 50. Look what it means to him. A 50 in a World Cup final.
That's amazing batting. I think take a bow, young man. That's sensational. Probably the knock of the tournament so far.
On the biggest stage, Beyond.
On the big stage, he's come out firing under pressure.
The England team will be happy to see the back of him. Nice shot there by Shaikot. He's going to run away. I think it just wins the race, or as Belusi stopped it. It's good fielding. They get back for 3. So the new man in at the crease, the captain Mustahid Hussain. What a semi-final he had. He single-handedly smashed the Australians to all ends of the ground, got his team into a winning position.
And no respite for the Englishman.
But this is another game. Got to start on 0 again.
It is another game, Ross. I'm just looking at the time, and England are running a little bit behind you. Do you think the tournament director might have to tell them to speed up there, Ross? They're behind the over rate here. I think the ball's been disappearing to the stands.
I think there was a bit of time
allowance
for that, so the tournament director will need to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. We just don't want to see them bowling this innings for an hour and a half here.
No.
It's the direction they're heading at the moment. The Bangladeshis will certainly ask questions if they do bowl this 20 in an hour and a half after what happened in the pool game.
Yep, let's hope we don't have to go down that route.
It's in the hands of the English players here. Need to speed things up a bit. Patel bowling well.
Cut away for a single. So it's a beautiful afternoon here in Nairobi, the Gymkhana. Sun's out. Loads of spectators in.
Hottest day of the week, 25 degrees here.
There's a bar full of cold refreshments. The food's been delicious. Our hosts have been unbelievable, so hospitable, friendly. We really can't wait to come back here one day.
A big shout out to Praveen from Nairobi Gymkhana. He's hosted us all week. He's been fantastic. Looked after our players, looked after our management and staff. Bent over backwards to make sure we felt at home here. So change of bowler, Blake van der Linde, coming on to bowl. Should just be the one. Firmly struck down the ground. A little bit of a fumble, just the one. No damage done. Tossed up, it's a full toss. Can't bowl there. It's a good effort by Parky in the deep. He just hit that too hard. Let's have a look at that. It's close to a no ball. Let's work down to third man. Mohan does the work. Tidies up. England have done well to just put a bit of brakes on the strike rate here from Bangladesh. Things are manageable at the moment. Projected score has gone down from 500 to 223. In part thanks to the retirement of Akash. So I think things have settled down enough for Harry to give himself another over. I think he was a bit shell-shocked after his first over. He went for 23. He's back into the attack. He's going to be trying and juice a false shot there. Gives the ball good opportunity to spin. Gets good revs on the ball. Oh, it's clever batting from Shaikot. Just uses the pace of the ball and guides it on its way down to the fine leg region. No fielders there. Harry starts where he left off. Needs to push it through. They'll like the slow pace. It's a big shot for LBW. I think he's well outside the line. Let's have a look at this replay. Yeah, you can clearly see all three stumps there. Comes down the track, well bowled. This is better from Kiloran. Let's get bowling. I want to come. A much better over from Harry. Syed Mustahid Hussain on strike, the captain of Bangladesh. Dropped well short. Can he buy a wicket here? It's Apish. He's mistimed that and sailed over the boundaries. He had to wait for it for an eternity. Harry Kiloran's dropped that. He's lost his rhythm there. I think it's gripped on the fingers, short and wide, and dispatched for 6 runs. Comp ball there to Mustahid. So Harry Kiloran's gone for 34 of his 2 overs. Bangladesh are 89 for 1. So we're near the halfway mark. 2 overs to go before we change ends. Shiv Patel back into the attack. It's bowled nicely. It's well bowled. Just pushes it past the right-hander. Using the angle. It's a maximum. He's also receiving some treatment here. Patel. Well done to the ground staff. Retrieved that ball fairly quickly. So Shaikhat's on 21 of 14 now. So lovely shots, hit firmly, but it'll just be the one. I think Parkinson tidies up. 2 to come from Patel. It's good cricket from the Bangladeshis. With the one boundary for the over and just knocking it around now. Poor finish from Shiv Patel. He'll have to bowl that again. He's in the gap. This could go all the way. So a costly mistake there in the end for the wide delivery. Extra ball going for 4. Big over that for Bangladesh. That takes them to 102 for 1 after 9. They reach the 100, just under 10 overs.
So ominous signs here for the Englishman, Bjorn.
What do you think they'll be comfortable in chasing down, Ross?
I think they don't want to be chasing anything more than around 160, 170. So, crucial 11 overs here. For England. Blake van der Linde into his second over here. Just 8 from the first, so good start.
Oh, wow.
Also saying, absolute disdain. Flat bats that over, long off. What a shot by the Bangladeshi captain. He's a dangerous player. Freed his arms. Watched it sail into the media centre.
Some people were questioning his selection, Ross, but he's been one of the players of the tournament for me.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. So Van der Linde under pressure here. Good comeback. Yeah, he's been fantastic. The Bangladeshi captain. He's played some crucial knocks in pressure situations. It's good batting this from Blake van der Linde. So the current projected score 229. I think Bangladesh have got the tournament's highest score of 289 in their first game against Pakistan. They've also posted 230 odd this week. Slow ball or sloppy
good
fielding,
ball.
bowling.
Should have done better. It was a great delivery. Just the one though, not the end of the world.
The man sets high standards for himself. You won't be happy, but onwards and upwards.
Nelson, Russ, 1-1-1 for 1. That was a full toss. Oh, I think it's going to go for 4.
So
It's well fielded by Parkinson.
So 10 overs complete. There'll be a switch of ends here. Remaining 10 overs going to be bowled from the Javanshire Shah end here at the Gymkhana in Nairobi. If you are joining this broadcast for the first time, this is the Last Man Stands World Cup final. England taking on Bangladesh. This is the third game of the day. Both teams winning their respective semi-finals. Bangladesh beating Australia in the first game of the day, and then England with a surprise victory over a powerful South African team.
South Africa were one of the favourites for this coming into this tournament, so massive victory for England over them earlier. They've got it all to do here.
So Harry Kaloran, it's his third over. He has been expensive, but he's a quality player. We know he can pull this back.
Looks like they're targeting him. It's nothing like getting into the opposition skipper to win the psychological battle. It's four more. Well done by the fielder there. Great effort. There was a certain boundary that he stopped. And joining me in the commentary box is none other than the head of this wonderful production, Rifat Bhai. Welcome.
Thanks, Bjorn. Thanks for the lovely welcome as always.
It's good to have you here, Rifat. Watch Harry, this delivery, respectfully, just knocked it around for one. Always looking for runs, the Bangladeshi batsmen. They never concede a dot ball.
They've worked really hard over the last few months, trained really hard. So many almost all these players are bankers in profession, few engineers. So they have been practicing after their work in indoor nets for the last few months. Everyone put in a lot of effort. And this is their Hussain. That's probably the lowest score he has made so far in this tournament. 26 of 13. So it's the 6 matches he played. He scored 3 50s and a couple of 30s. One of the contenders for the batsman of the tournament just didn't came off the middle of the bat. Was there to be hit.
Was there to be hit and didn't quite time it. Went very high and just didn't have enough legs on it. Disappointing end there for the skipper, but a valuable contribution nonetheless.
26 of 14. So, Maruf Hussain. So another contender for the batsman of the tournament. At the moment, Maruf and Mustaid is sitting on 1 and 2.
A good catch by Wood in the deep there. Looks solid under the high ball.
Maruf Ahmed has been brilliant so far in the tournament. 350s against his name. Currently the top batter. England probably needs a few more wickets here. Anything above 170, 180 will be a tough ask in the final. We have seen the pitch is slowed up a bit.
Slowed up and taking a bit of turn. A little bit of uneven bounce. Especially early on.
I think that knock from Akash was probably the game changer. Everybody bar him so far.
Everyone's battled against Mohan and
Harry. But he absolutely... So that has always been the game plan. Akash has been given the free license to go for the entire of the tournament.
That's gone. What a bit of keeping from young Ben Rogers. Just dragged his foot there.
Shoikot can't believe his luck. He's devastated, but 2 wickets in 1 over. Is there a twist in this game here, Bjorn?
Good fight from Bangladesh. It's not over till the fat lady sings, Rifat, so still very early stages of this game. Lovely shot of the glove work from Ben Rogers. Well bowled by Patel as well. He's
Two
picked up
big wickets.
2 big wickets.
Two batsmen in form. Let's have a look to play from the side angle. That's unbelievable glove work by Ben Rogers there. He has been fantastic so far with the gloves. Bjorn?
Yeah, he must be in with a shout for keeper of the tournament, regardless of how this match goes.
So I think the top 3 keepers so far has been Gerald Pike from South Africa, Ben Rogers from England, and Arifuzzaman Akash from Bangladesh.
Correct.
So that brings Inzamamul Haq, big hitting Inzamamul Haq. Usually prefers to come after 15 overs. I think this is the earliest he has come to bat so far in this tournament.
Got a big job to do for his team here, Rifat. They do have one in the bank with Akash.
Absolutely. So that gives them some, will give them some peace of mind.
They need to keep the runs coming and keep them ticking. Projected score now under 200 for the first time in the match. 119 for 3 after 12. 8 overs to go. They're still on target for 200 here, Rifat. So a massive total for England unless they can carry on taking wickets.
This will be in a very important partnership, and if they can get one of these out, it will be the bowlers.
Let's just pull that into the wicket there, Harry, a bit quicker. A good delivery. Just tied him up, just the one. So, all Hack on strike. Speed on the outside edge, and sharp again, Rifat from Ben Rogers.
Absolutely. Watchful. Inzamam just being watchful. I think he can take up a few deliveries here.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left in this game. We've seen how destructive he can be once he gets his iron. Should still be looking to work it around. Big appeal and he's gone. Margaret has sent him home.
That's a big wicket here.
She's been fantastic all week.
So
Third decisions. Let's have a look at this replay. Tell us what you think here. Has it turned too much? Is it perfect?
I think that was out, Bjorn.
Yeah, I think that we don't have Hawkeye, but I think that's hitting leg stump. Did turn. Still got a fair way to go to the stumps, but I think that's hitting.
I think England is back in this game. 3 big wickets in 2 over. Let's have a look at the height from the side angle. I
That's definitely not going over. The height's fine. He is quite far down the wicket though. So
England
possibly
has-
missing leg, but
Bjorn,
a fair decision.
England has pulled things back. They are back in this game, Bjorn. A collapse here for Bangladesh. We haven't seen any of that so far in this tournament.
Well, they weren't fluent against Australia. It was a convincing win, but I've seen them bat a lot better than they did in the semi-final win. Just goes to show how strong they are.
Faisal Ahmed will have to be consolidated the innings. I think they just aim for 170 from here. Don't take any.
What an over from Harry.
So the last 10 balls, see, 3 wickets and just 4 runs. Unbelievable comeback by England. The moment we keep thinking that they are the underdogs, they keep reminding us they are in it. Bjorn?
That's 100%. Never say die attitude. Van der Linde's coming onto bowl. Batsmen have just called for the helmet. Not sure why.
I think they have seen clips of Blake from 5-6 years back when he used to be much faster.
They've just come to the crease, though. They should have come to the crease with their helmets on.
Yeah.
See, inexperience there from them.
So Faisal was rested for the semi-final. He's back into the lineup, replacing Nabed in this big final. He was an important member of the heritage cricketer side that won the World Champs, to the 2023 World Champs that took place in Cape Town. So important juncture of this game.
That should be a boundary. Is it going to go? Hasn't struck it well. It's just a 2.
Faisal usually bats number 3-4 for the heritage side, and we know how good a side heritage is. He batted number 4 at the World Champs final. The boy can bat, but hasn't bat too far so far. They haven't had to bat that much in this tournament so far. So big ask to come in the big final.
It's a good delivery from Blake. Worked off his legs. Just the one. Great fielding from Richard Wood.
I think there's David Wood, Bjorn.
David Wood.
Been a long week.
Certainly has, Rifat.
You can see the Aussie boys still hanging around watching the game.
Good crowd in. David Waters there in the pink trousers.
Oh, that was outside edge. Even the flying Ben Rogers couldn't stop that from going. That was not the worst of the delivery. Very good delivery indeed by Blake van der Linde. And I've been joined by the voice of Last Man Stands, Mr. Ross Keud. Welcome back.
Good afternoon, Rifat. What a pleasure to sit here in the commentary box with you, buddy. I'll echo Wayne, beyond sentiments. Thank you for a fantastic week. Your team's done an amazing job. It's greatly appreciated by everyone here, everyone around the world, everyone tuning in. So, great work, buddy.
And still a long way to go, Bjorn. Sorry, Ross. Been a long week, Ross. Been a long week. So still, Bangladesh was in farm control after that blistering start by Akash. Still back in the hut, so retired. So that will give some calmness in the mount, but 3 quick wickets, including the wicket of the skipper, Mustaid, have managed to pull things about the English guys, but that was a great shot and an even better feeling. Oh, that's fantastic.
Awesome fielding there by Shiv Patel. He had a long way to get down. Good dive.
You have to appreciate this never die attitude of the English players. Coming to this tournament, they were probably not seen as one of the favorites, but they have proven everyone wrong so far. South Africa was firm favorites in the second semi-final, but the English boys have shown their class and beaten them quite comfortably in the end, Ross.
It was a fantastic performance from the England guys.
So, Ross, I've got a question for you. In the semi-final, which team you were supporting, England or South Africa?
England.
Okay.
Putting me on the spot there, buddy.
Opted to go against your home country of birth. But next question for you. Then which team will be supporting in the ICC final?
South Africa.
You're confused, buddy. You have got 2 feet in 2 boats. Maruf Ahmed will be the key here. He's topping the batting chart so far, and English guys will have to get him out as soon as they can.
He's a good player, Maruf Ahmed.
Yeah, he's the captain of the Citibank side currently the number 1 side in Bangladesh. They're the current national and Dhaka champs winner. So he captains that unbelievable side.
Fantastic keeping there from Ben Rogers.
So Ross, as I was saying, like the Bangladeshi guys have been brilliant so far in this tournament. They've been all loyal LMS players who were picked. There are some
fantastic to see them all displaying their skills on the global stage of last man stands.
So some of our local logistic managers, they were asking after the first game, are these all professional? That's not the case. So none of them are professional cricketers, and there is not even a single club cricketer in that squad. All are just LMS, pure all amateur players. But they are very good amateur players. We have a very strong pool of players to select from. And after we selected the squad, the guys have put in tremendous effort over the last 2-3 months training, thanks to our coach Rubaiyat Haq. And they've played well so far, but still a long way to go. At one point, Bangladesh was 53 after 3 overs.
No, absolutely right, Rifat. Big thank you to everyone involved in getting them to Kenya. On that note, a big thank you to Steve Hayes, the England team manager. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make the tour, but a lot of work went in behind the scenes getting this England team together.
Absolutely, Brent. So see lots of crowds coming in now, kids from around the town coming to watch this big final. We have seen some great clips from few days back at the Simba Union, where the English and the Bangladeshi lads provided a lots of tips for these young kids who aspire to become cricketer when they grow up. Ross, you were there. Can you talk a bit about that?
Oh, it was amazing, Rifat. In the air, the man underneath it. He's on the boundary. It's Harry Kaloran. That's a fantastic catch. Unbelievable scenes here. He takes the catch, throws it in the air, jumps over the boundary, back into the field of play.
Ross, that's just incredible.
It's got to be the play of the week. The England captain, take a bow.
That was that.
Oh my word! It went high. Harry Kaloran steadied himself underneath. He knew exactly where he was. Takes a good catch. In the air, back into the field of play, and what a catch there! What a wicket!
That's the catch of the tournament, Ross, so far. That's got to be the catch of the tournament.
That's got to definitely make the highlight reel. And that was the dangerous Maruf Ahmed.
So Bangladesh are in slight trouble here. I wouldn't say slight, I think they're in quite a bit of trouble here. Losing their 5th wicket, and the number 7 and 8 batsmen are in now. We'll have a look at the replay in slow-mo. Yeah, that was perfect. That was a clean catch, Bjorn. Sorry, Ross. Sorry, apologies, Ross.
It's okay.
It's been a long week,
It's been a long week, buddy. So, the Bangladesh team now 5 down.
So that's number 7 and 8 batsmen in now. We know that the opener Akash got a 50 earlier in the innings. So number 7 and 8 batsmen. I think they have to bat another 2-3 overs at least here.
No, batsman non-striker was back. So, Rifat, back to your points about the charity event the other night. It was fantastic to see all the kids so appreciative of the England guys, the Australian guys putting in their own time to offer words of advice, do a bit of coaching. And these kids just took it all in. They were like sponges. They just listened and tried their best, and so humbling.
The clips were brilliant to see. Obviously, I wasn't there.
Makes you realize how lucky we are. The lives we all lead puts everything into perspective.
True, Ross. Ross, this is a very important juncture of the game. England have certainly pulled things back. What do you think? will be a good total for the Bangladesh team? And what do you think England will be wanting to restrict Bangladesh?
I think nothing more than 160 for England. I think I've not seen Faisal or typical Heck bat.
That's a great shot and great feeling. Ross, you have to love the attitude of the English players. They never die attitude. Yeah.
Never say die. It's fantastic. It's all instilled from the captain, Harry Killoran.
Yeah. The catch Harry took is unbelievable.
He's led the team so well, Rifat. He's led the team with a calm head.
Tawfiqul Haq and Faisal Ahmed.
Cut away.
Just straight to Mohan Balisu there. Just the single. So 141 for 5 after 16. So Bangladesh number 7 and 8 batsmen didn't have to bat that much the whole week. Are batting now. So next 4 overs will be very important for the context of this game. We know Akash is still waiting in the hut. Scored a 50 of just 19 deliveries.
Rifat, it's a huge 4 overs for both teams. Yeah. England, I think they'll be happy with limiting Bangladesh to around 160. Bangladesh looking upwards of around 165, 170.
Yeah. So the first 3 overs went for 53, and it's incredible to see the scoreboard now.
Yep. Just shows a few quick wickets, sets the cats amongst the pigeons.
Great fight back. So the
starts to the wide.
Yeah. Matt Parkinson needs to be disciplined here. Can't give away free runs here, buddy.
Absolutely not. Rifat.
Long week. It's been a long week. It's been a long week,
We all call each other the wrong names here, so apologies to our viewers.
We have been mixing things up.
We're nearly there, buddy. Nearly there.
Yeah, nearly there. So 4 overs to go. 143 on the board. Final, anything above 170, 175 in a big final is always difficult to chase.
So Rifat, you've been here obviously all week running this incredible production and seen all the games. What's been your highlight of the week?
There's been plenty, Ross. It's hard to pick one. Another great feeling. I think England has certainly saved around 10 to 12 runs in the field so far, and an absolute blinder by Harry to get rid of Maruf Ahmed earlier. So the peak of the moments for me is definitely the camaraderie we have seen between the teams. They have all showing great spirit on and off the field. They have been competitive on the field and been mates of the field. It was lovely to see the Aussie and the Bangladeshi guys bonding after their game. They shared a photo together. So they known each other from all these tour events.
Absolutely right, Rifat. That's what it's all about. Making memories here, making memories with friends. Rifat, I don't know if you could help me there. One of the great moments of this week for me was the Pakistan player handing his bat to the Kenyan under-23 captain.
Yeah, that was a great moment, and that was one of the best game of the tournament. Oh, that was slower delivery. It's a good delivery by Parkinson. Yeah, and on that note, at Simba Union, the Bangladeshi boys also donated their kids some gloves, pads, keeping gloves to the kids in that charity program. So all in all, it has been a great event so far. Oh, that was hit hard.
Oh, Matt Parkinson's gone down. Hope he's okay. Eric Lauren getting the dive out, unable to retrieve it.
That's a great effort, and a boundary after a long time. That was hit with a lot of power. And look at the fielding effort from Harry Killoran. Harry is definitely one of my favorites LMS player around the world. He's not just a great player, he's such a great ambassador of the game. Such a lovely guy on and off the field. He's a great cricketer, great person.
I echo your sentiments there, Rifat. He's a great guy. What a legend. Great ambassador for England.
I think that's the end of the 17th over. 3 overs to go. 9 of this over.
So the 150 up for Bangladesh.
So
They're going to be looking for
180 here, but the strike bowler is back, Mohan Balisu. His 2 overs won't be easy. He was the man of the second semi-final. 14 for 4 against that strong South African side.
he's been a great selection for the England team.
Unbelievable selection. Certainly been the best bowler for England so far, and he's currently topping the bowling chart as well. Will be definitely one of the contenders for bowler of the tournament if he can pick up another wicket or 2 here in the next 2 overs.
So a big 3 overs here for both teams. Bangladesh going to look for a few boundaries. England going to look for a few dots. Ooh, big appeals, LBW!
That was dead straight. He missed.
Fazal Ahmed caught plumb in front.
The moment he missed it, he was a goner.
Mohan Balisu with another big wicket. Plumb in front. Maybe just hitting leg, but enough to be.
Faisal Ahmed. So that brings Akash back into the crease. Look at the score. He put earlier 50 of 19 deliveries. So Ross, if Akash can stay until the end, it can change the complexion of the game.
Absolutely right, Rifat. He's a dangerous player. He's got his eye in.
Yeah. So important to have one of your batsmen getting 50 in this format. So let's see what Akash can do. He was tremendous in the start of this innings. Scoring 50 of just 19, hit everyone all over the park. Harry Kelloran went for 23 in the first over. Then Mohan Balisu, he even
oh my word, what a shot. There's a man out there, but he'll cut it off, still showing all his class.
They had a player for him. Fine. Usually you don't see.
It's good captaincy from Kelloran. He knows that Akash likes that shot. He's put the fine leg very fine.
Taufiqul needs to stay alongside Akash. So fielder being brought a bit square for Taufiqul Haq Noyon and fine for Akash.
So Rifat, what do you reckon Akash does here? He knows you can't play the ramp. There's a man down there. I think he's got to hit down the ground.
He has shots all over the ground. He can hit it anywhere. He just needs to pick the right shot here for the sake of the Bangladesh side. Nicely played. That would be 4. The fielder was placed fine and he picked the gap nicely. For that scoop shot, usually there is always a fielder there, but they took him to fine leg, and there's a big gap in the square leg region. And Akash picked that up nicely. No chance for the fielder at mid wicket.
So final ball here to go from Palisi. Play the miss there, so well bowled to Mohan.
That was
So
pitched
score
up.
156 for 10 balls to go, Rifat.
Just 6 of this over. 10 balls to go. Bangladesh will be looking to get past 170. England will be looking to restrict them under 170. What do you think will be a good total, Ross, from here on?
From here on, I think England don't want more than 10 runs off these last 10 balls. I think Bangladesh should be looking for 20 odd. If they can get to 175, 180, they'll be more than happy. Give their bowlers something to really bowl at. Swing and a miss there. Well bowled, Matt Parkinson.
I think the right strategy should be to give the strike back to Akash. He's in such a good nick. Noyan should understand the circumstances and try to give the strike back to Akash and let him do the hitting. That's a wide down leg. Parkinson bowled wide in the previous over as well. Need to keep his calm here.
Yeah, we've got to get Cash has got to face the majority of the remaining balls in this innings. England will be very happy at the moment.
Yeah, England will be happy to have Akash at the non-striking end. Now I need to play sensibly here. Just take the single, give the strike.
Slow ball, lent back. There's a man at long off. He'll cut it off.
Yeah, that's what Bangladesh needed. Get Akash on strike.
So 3 balls to go. Yeah, Rifat, what do you reckon Akash is going to do?
The changing bats here. Not often we have seen that so far in the tournament.
Full toss.
That's a poor delivery.
It's going down to square leg. Valiant effort there from David Wood. Unable to cut it off. So another boundary to the Bangladeshis.
Thankfully for England, it just went for 4. Could have easily gone for a 6. Was that a waist high no ball, Bjorn? Sorry, Ross. It's been a long week, Ross. Just one more hour.
I'll take it as a compliment. Thanks, Rifat. So 2 balls to go here. The 19th over of the World Cup final. England against Bangladesh.
That's the second wide of this over, and that has gone down for 4. That's 7 runs. That's costly.
So this is sloppy from the England bowler, Matt Parkinson.
So that's the second wide plus 4, 7 runs.
Just
Valuable runs for Bangladesh and not good for England, Ross.
so big last ball here for Matt Parkinson to finish his spell. It's been a little bit expensive. He's gone for 42 already. Harry Kaloran just walking up to his bowler, just having a quick chat, just calming him down. That's the one thing about Harry. He's such a good captain. He knows how to manage his players.
And I think he's also the youngest player in this team.
I think he's 26.
Yeah, and it's
The last
unbelievable.
Good shot there by Cash, getting the single. So he keeps the strike.
So interesting that the 2 captains are. The Bangladeshi captain is probably one of the oldest guy in that side, and Harry Kaloran is probably the youngest in the English side.
That's the beauty of last man stands, Rifat.
Yeah, absolutely.
People from all walks of life playing against each other, getting the opportunity on a global stage, a World Cup final at an international ground here in Nairobi, the Gymkhana.
Mohan Balusu bowled brilliant in the 18th over. Just conceded 6 and picked up the wicket of Faisal. It's a big last over. Bangladesh will be looking to make as many runs as possible, and England will be trying to restrict them under 175 Ross, I think.
Yep. So the power play, yeah, Rifat.
Which side
Four
they
on
have
offside.
4 on the leg or 4 on the off?
4 on the off, buddy.
We can see a lot of wide Yorkers then in this over. But there is big gap in the long on and square leg region. Akash is very
David Wood
should look for 2.
Definitely 2. It's good running.
Akash is just walking. So easy 2 there. So big gaps in the leg side. Akash is a very risky player, very strong wrist. So 2 of the first delivery. Big gaps in the leg side.
It's launched it over long off. What a shot there by Cash. It's gone.
What a hit, son.
It's gone.
What a hit.
5 rows back.
That landed in the stands of.
So intentions are clear for Cash. He's swinging for the heels here.
Ross, is that probably one of the best innings you have seen in an LMS final? 75 of 27.
Absolutely right there, Rifat. He's played an unbelievable knock here for his country.
So the tactics from Bangladesh was always to give Akash the free license. We knew that the day he will kick off, he can win the game on his own.
It's gone again. It's in the air.
That's out of the ground.
Out the ground. What a shot, yeah.
Ross, that's out of the ground. That landed in the car park. He's taken the best bowler of the tournament and he's sending him all over the park.
Oh my word. Unbelievable scenes here, Rifat, at the Nairobi Gymkhana.
Ross, I haven't seen this good quality batting before in a World Cup, or in a big final, in a major final. He's single-handedly taking the game away from England. He
could actually get to 99 here. 6 out of 12.
Akash, he's such a great team man. He has been
it's
wide.
Okay, so
we need to get back to live. Yeah, it's wide. Back to live. So 2 sixes from here can get him to 100. 100 in a World Cup final. That's what you dream of, being a kid.
Absolutely right, Rifat.
And I think I have told enough of the talent of this man, but he has been such a brilliant team man. They should be looking for 2 here. Give Akash the chance to hit a home run, no?
Go.
That's great running.
Great running there.
Great awareness by Akash.
Absolute scenes, yeah.
So it's an amateur team. Lots of effort goes into managing the team. So along with the skipper Saeed Mustaid Hossain, he had been managing the team extremely well so far in this tournament. Making sure the guys have meals properly and everything. He has been a great team man on and off the field.
Great to hear.
I can't praise him enough. He was one of the members who was picked for the 2018 World Cup. Obviously, Bangladesh couldn't make it. The likes of Mustahid, Akash, Faisal, Naded, they have been waiting for 6 years for this.
Awesome. They say patience is a virtue. Is there going to be a home run here, Rifat? Take them to...
I hope so.
199.
Sorry for being biased, but I hope so. I hope it's a home run. 199.
It's well bowled.
That's an absolutely brilliant delivery. You have to give Mohan Balisu that. Slower bouncer. Akash probably didn't expect that. But nevertheless, 187. I think that's a good total in a big final. What do you reckon, Ross?
It's a very good score there from Bangladesh. Obviously, an explosive start by them. In the middle overs, there was a bit of a wobble there with all the loss of wickets, but they've got themselves up to a very competitive target.
Yeah, that's been a one-man show for Bangladesh in the final. Akash proving dividends, proving his worth. He scored 250s earlier in the tournament, but this is probably the best knock of the tournament so far. Ross, do you have any other picks?
No, absolutely right, Rifat. I think the other knock I was thinking about was Mustahid Hossain's knock in the semi-final against Australia.
That's probably the second best knock, I would say. It's the semi-final, yeah. Let's look at the scorecard. It was all Akash shot. 84 of 31 in a World Cup final. Komet the hour, Komet the man. Arifuzzaman Akash. And then there's 2 good knocks by Shoikat and Mustahid, who had been brilliant so far. They've been consistently good in the middle order. Mustahid scoring 26 of 14, Shoikat 32 of 23, but no other major contributions. The Bangladeshi middle order so far in the whole tournament, they have consolidated the side, but today they couldn't. But the opener Akash made sure that there was no... I'm lost for words here, buddy. Awesome. You can continue.
Absolutely right there. Akash had a great knock. So we look at the bowlers. Harry Kaloran, a bit expensive. 1 for 40 in his for Mohan Balisu. 2 for 43 in his for Matt Parkinson. 0 for 43 in his for and Shiv Patel. Fantastic spell of bowling from him. 2 for 25 in his for Blake van der Linde, picking up the 1 wicket for 36 in his for. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break and we'll be back for the England run chase in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back wherever in the world you may be. We're back here at the World Cup final for the England run chase. England have it all to do. 187. Well, 188 is the target. Opening the batting for England, David Wood and the dangerous Ben Rogers. Opening the bowling for Bangladesh is Faisal Ahmed. Fasten your seatbelts. We should be in for an absolute cracking finish to the tournament here. All to play for. A World Cup trophy to take home. Nice start there by David Wood, cutting it away. There's a man on the point fence. It'll just be a single, so England are underway. So wide. A good leave there from Ben Rogers. As we mentioned earlier, he's had a fantastic week here for England. He's been so good at the top of the order. Strong with his legs. Reminds me of a young Quinton de Kock. Does Ben Rogers?
It certainly does, Ross. Apologies for joining late here. So let's have a quick wardrobe change.
Quickly smart, buddy. Got the chinos on now for the presentation.
Just follow what the voice of cricket's wearing, and no, I can't go wrong. Always got good dress sense, Mr. Ross Kaywood. Ben Rogers been a real star for England. Without that opening knock against South Africa, England I don't think would be in this position here today in the final. What a tournament he's had, the young man.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. He's been a sensational find for England.
His dad must be proud as a peacock.
So, another wide in the over from Faisal Ahmed. These two batters, important that they get off to a solid, steady start here, build the platform for the batters coming in later in the innings. Nicely played down to third man. It's nearly a collision here. The third man boundary. Thankfully not.
He's done well to stop that with his right boot out there.
Nicely played by David Wood. It's gone fine. It's going to be 4. A welcome boundary here for the England team.
David Wood, fairly unlucky way to go out in the semi-final. He chopped it down and just stumbled out of his crease, and Gerald Pike was quick to grab the ball one-handed and stump him. So he'll be keen to make amends for that and get a big score here. It's a wonderful bat. Missed out in the semi-final.
So, first over complete. England 12 for naught. Good start here for England.
Fantastic start. That will be all they'll have targeted. I think they would have been happy with anything more than between 5 and 10 for that first over without losing a wicket. Would have been nervous out there.
And naturally, there's always going to be a few final nerves. I keep saying it. These amateur players playing on the biggest stage of all, the biggest amateur league in the world, last man stands, the global stage.
Global stage at an international venue. Nairobi Gymkhana.
Where in the world would you rather be, Beyond?
Not many places, Ross.
Beautiful afternoon here in the Gymkhana. Sun's out. Temperature around 23, 24 degrees. Perfect for a World Cup final. Played on the up there by David Wood, just opening the face. So England, I believe they've got to set themselves targets in this run chase. Every 5 overs have a number in their minds of where they want to be. They don't want to leave themselves too much to do at the end.
It's upish. It's in the gap, going to land safe.
It's fantastic running from the two batters. Again, Ben Rogers so strong off his legs. The Bangladeshi bowler's going to have to target his off stump, not bowl at his legs. Nice looking shot down to long off. It'll get cut off. David Wood wanting the second, sent back by Ben Rogers. So good over this for the Bangladesh opening bowler, Tawfiq Haq. Fantastic to see umpires Paul and Maggie well deserved of their place in the final. They've had the best week out of all the umpires. All the umpires have been fantastic in saying that. Just there can only be 2 in the final, so these 2 were the choice from the
100%,
selectors.
100%, Ross. A big round of applause for the umpires. They've been superb. Had to make some difficult decisions, and they've got very few wrong. Well done to all our umpires. Superbly trained up. They know their stuff. High pressure situations.
So thank you to Ian and Martin, Maria. They've done a great job with the logistics around the tournament.
They've been fantastic. Massive help for us. Managing the branding.
So shout out to Praveen from the Gymkhana. I think he's the outdoor secretary for the events. So Ben Rogers there, letting one go past the off stump, thinking he was going to get it wide. He didn't. So a bit of chat going on there between the batter and the bowler. Both players pumped up for the situation. Fazal Ahmed just telling Ben Rogers, get back in your crease. Big appeal.
Big appeal. Umpires unmoved.
Bowler thought he had his man. Be great to see the replay of that. It's a leg by signalled. It's going down leg. Good decision there by the umpire. Another appeal.
Going down leg again, the umpire's indicated.
So at the moment, beyond the win predictor, what would you say?
I think it's at 63% in favour of Bangladesh at the moment. It's in the early stages of the second innings, Ross. A few good overs from England that could swing.
Nicely played by David Wood, out into deep extra cover.
Watched
get
that
back
well
for-
and played it later.
Absolutely right. Get back for a comfortable 2. So 3 overs complete. The score is 22 for naught. At this stage of the Bangladesh innings, score they had 52. But things can quickly change, as we know, in this form of the game. One big over or a few wickets always changes the complex of the situation.
England bat all the way down, but they have relied heavily on the opening pair. One of them to go on and make a 50. Tafiqul Haq charging in.
It's in the air. The man going to come around. It's going to fall safely. So Ben Rogers just struggling a bit with his timing today. Don't know if it's just the wicket's just sticking a bit or just wrong shot selection.
It's also clever bowling from the Bangladeshis here. They're making him fetch it out wide. He's used to the ball coming onto him. He's very strong off his legs. And they've probably done some video analysis of that, Ross.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. They did have a few hours to do that between their semi-final and the second semi-final. Nicely played by David Wood out to extra cover. Good running. They'll get back for 2.
Oh, he's gone!
Oh my word! The umpires has got into a good position. He says not out.
Let's have a look at that.
Ben Rogers is quick.
I thought that was gone for all money. Direct it. Always puts pressure on the batter.
Unbelievable scenes here. Clean pickup.
What a throw.
And release it immediately.
Let's have a look. Oh, I think he's short there. So
the rub of the green for Ben Rogers. It's definitely found wanting there. How crucial is that going to prove in this run chase here, Bjorn?
hopefully it doesn't prove too costly for Bangladesh. I'd hate to see the match changed by that.
Cut away. There's a man out there. There's a comfortable catch. Backward points. That's the end of the tournament for David Wood.
Could be 2 down now.
It's a good catch there by Maroof Ahmed. Steadied himself underneath it. The first wicket down for England.
Great catch.
Really good catch there. Never easy. So the new man in for England, the dangerous Shiv Patel. Bangladesh are fired up. Speaking to Rifat earlier, Bangladesh have never ever won any sort of Cricket World Cup, so they feel that they could be the first team to make history.
Ross, neither are South Africa, nothing to be ashamed of. So could have...
Could the stars be aligning for Bangladesh and South Africa today?
No, I don't want to say it, but you took the words out of my mouth. Long way to go in this game yet. New batsman in is Shiv Patel. What a player he is.
I think he was a late inclusion in this England squad, so what a great selection.
He was the only one to score runs against the Bangladeshis in their group game.
Nice looking shot to get off the mark, down the ground. Long off will get around, cut it off. So 27 for 1 after 4. Ben Rogers 7 off 10. Shiv Patel 2 off 1. So, change of bowler here. Farhan Zani Chavan. Right arm off spinner. Bowling to the left-handed Ben Rogers. We have seen this wicket starting to take a bit of turn today. Head out to the cover fence for a single. So 160 required of 79 balls for England. What a story that would be. Nicely played by Shiv Patel down to wide, long off for just a single. It's a great shot there by Ben Rogers, heaving it over cow corner for a few bounces into the bank. A welcome boundary here for the England team.
Valiant effort by the fielder in the deep there.
So punched away nicely into the cover area for another single. So England going along nicely here. 5 overs complete, 35 for 1.
Required run rate 10.2.
As we mentioned earlier, in the South African England semi-final, anything above 10 as a required rate to chase can be difficult. To go 10s for a long time is very difficult. So Inzamam Ul Haq, new man into the bowling tack. If you look at his stats, 176 games, vastly experienced, averaging 24 with the ball, economy of 7.13, 11 3-fers. So he's a good player, good bowler.
He's popped up.
So
Or bowled. Shiv Patel did not like that last delivery one little bit. What can Ul Haq do here?
it's in the air. It's going to disappear towards the cow corner.
Oh no.
It's not great fielding there from the Bangladeshi outfielder. Bit lazy, bit sloppy. But the England team will take that. Shiv Patel, such good wrists.
Strong wrists.
Yep.
Have a little flick there. Didn't time it very well, but it runs in the scorebook.
Guess the fielder wouldn't be a good football player, hitting the ball like that.
Very good ball by Ul Haq and well dug out by Patel. Two to come here for the big man, Inzamam Ulhaq. He's coming around the wicket to Ben Rogers, who's on 13 from 13. Interesting period of the game here.
I see run down to third man. Is that going to be a boundary? Good fielding in the deep there. Cut off certain two. Ben Rogers thinks that might have touched the rope, but
Miles from the rope.
Exactly.
Miles from the rope.
It's great fielding. Let's look at the World Cup trophy. What a sight. One of these teams is going to be taking that back home with them on the airplane later this weekend.
They have to pay for excess baggage. It's very heavy.
This is true.
Roscoe tried to pick it up earlier and failed.
This is sloppy, this from the Bangladesh fielding team.
As I've mentioned, it's an interesting period of the game. A little partnership developing here between Shiv and Ben. Some sloppy fielding on a few occasions from the Bangladeshis. A lapse in concentration here and there. These two get going. It could be interesting final 10 overs here from England. I can get it back under 10 runs required. I think we've got a game on our hands.
I think
At the moment it's 10.29, so if it keeps on getting bigger,
England are going to have to target is needing around 100 or less in the last 10 overs. Anything more than that, it's going to be an uphill struggle.
So there's 4 overs to go. They need 60 from that, according to Ross.
And then they'll need 88 in the last 10.
It's very doable. They're powerful strikers of the ball. So it's difficult when Farhan Zani is bowling good lines. Should be 2.
It's good running. Forced the fumble. Got back for 2. What's your thoughts beyond on sending in Andrew Turner in next, giving him free license to up the ante, get a bit of ahead of the rate?
I think it's a good move. He's been one of the stars for England. It's
Great
big.
shot there by Ben Rogers. Has he got enough?
That's huge.
That's a maximum. Flown over long on. Great shot there by the young man. Got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see Ben Rogers in an England shirt at a World Cup beyond.
Only 20 years of age. Quite right, Ross. Oh, he's fumbled it. I think he's still got him.
So it's great bowling there from Fani Sani Chauvin. And Rogers running right past it. That's a big wicket for Bangladesh. They all know how dangerous Ben Rogers is. Just a bit of turn on offer there.
It's well bowled. Little fumble from the keeper. Good recovery.
So the captain of England, Harry Killorn, walks to the wicket. Crucial stage of this run chase. A good effort there from Ben Rogers. He's done his team proud. He's done his country proud.
Stump cam angle here.
That's fantastic bowling. A little turn just to go past the outside edge.
That's what spinners dream of, hey Ross?
Absolutely right, beyond. It's a long time since I had a dream like that.
I'm sure you have dreams like that every night. We mean a long time since it happened in the middle.
Since I turned one past the outside edge.
No, it's not true, Ross. I'm sure it happens on a weekly occurrence for classes temporary.
And the Barbars, our 2 London teams. Legend bunch of guys that I have the pleasure of playing with each week. So the captain, Harry Killorn, was fantastic in the field today. Took that amazing catch on the boundary. And now he's got a big job to do for his country. Good start off the mark immediately. Wisely decide against 2. So 7 overs complete, 54 for 2. Shiv Patel there, 10 off 7. Kiloran just off the mark, 1 off 1.
So what do you think they need? Another 35 off this next 3.
That's largely going to be due, if that's going to happen, to the big Shiv Patel. We've seen him hit some massive 6s this week. So Inzaman ul Haq, about second over. Big appeal there from Inzaman.
It's well outside the line there.
It's fantastic to see this Bangladesh team here at the tournament. They all were supposed to play in the 2018 World Cup in Chester, but they had visa issues. But the fact that they've waited this long to get their chance, all working professionals, none of them even play club cricket, and they all just play last man stands in Bangladesh. So fantastic story for them. Great bunch of guys, so friendly, played the game in the right spirit, played hard on the field, friendly off the field.
They've been exemplary, well led by their captain Mustahid.
Oh, he's bowled in!
The middle stump!
Middle stump!
That's the end of Shiv Patel. It's a massive wicket. He's the danger man and they know it.
And that's another broken stump here at the Last Man Stands World Cup. Middle peg, broken in half.
In the group game, Patel put them to the sword with a massive 50. They wanted to get him out. They've got him out cheaply. So he goes for 10 off 8. 1 4, no 6s. Next man in.
It's all happening there with the stump camera. Look at that.
Our engineers will have to do some running repairs to the stump cam.
So Inzaman ul Haq with a breakthrough for Bangladesh. Oh.
So Blake van der Merwe is the next batsman in.
Yep. We've been saying quality player, averages 60 with the bat. Loves the battle. Great time for him to come to the wicket, get himself in for a bit. Batting with his captain. Blake van der Merwe, originally from Natal in South Africa, but now is English. Been there a long time. He's nationalised.
It's unfortunate for him, but it happens to the best of us. Hey, Ross Coward, also a national now of England. Have you got your passport?
I do have a British passport, Bjorn. Also do have a South African passport. So I'll hold on to that. So 133 of 62 balls for England. Look at the celebration there. Smiles all round.
Let's have one more look at this. Not to be.
So Blake van Linde takes guard.
Shiv Patel's feet were nowhere there. He's bowled it full and straight. Shiv's just missed it. He won't be happy looking at that highlight.
So not sure what's going on yet. So we're underway.
Looks like Blake's. Oh my word. Blake's taken middle as his guard. Ulhak coming round the wicket.
It's in the air.
Fish, but it'll be short.
It's in the gap. A few bounces into the bank. So a great start here by Blake van der Linde. Looks like he's a man on a mission.
No sighters for Blake van der Linde. Doing a bit of gardening out there.
Big job to do for his country here.
It's 4 from 1. It's a strike rate England need.
He's bowled him! Inzamam Ulhak knocks Blake van der Linde over. And that's another big wicket for the Bangladeshis.
So, 2 wickets and 3 balls for Ulhak. Great bowling by the big man. England in trouble here, 59 for 4.
Yeah, so the new man in, Andrew Turner, carrying a bit of a hamstring injury, comes to the crease with his captain, Harry Kaloran. Massive job here for these two batters if they're going to get anywhere near this Bangladesh total. Great over there from Inzamam Ulhak. A name like that carries massive responsibility beyond in the cricketing world.
Certainly does, Ross Coward. And he's carrying the name very well, with pride and honour. 2 for 14 off his 2 overs. Fantastic stuff. 2 overs to go, 129 required off 60 balls. Fahanzani Shavan coming on to bowl.
So if there's one man that can get England into a winning position, that is Andrew Turner. We've seen him this week. Hit some huge sixes. He's hit 2 home runs in 2 games. Strikes at around 300% in each game. As you look around there, his strong areas are cow corner. It's in the air. Is a man out there, he'll cut it off. It's fantastic fielding there from Faisal Ahmed.
Our win predictor now, 78% in favour of Australia, of Bangladesh after those 2 wickets.
Swing and a miss there.
Huge swing and a miss. Bangladesh won't mind the wins.
So 9 overs complete, 63 for 4.
Run rate now crept up to 11.3. So problems for England.
As long as Harry Kaloran and Andrew Turner are at the crease, England will still feel they have a chance.
We saw what happened to the South Africans. As soon as it got over 10, it just became more and more difficult for them to rein it in. England need to be aware of that. They need to go 10 and over minimum from here. 11 overs to go. 125 or 55 balls.
That's good batting. That's from Faisal Ahmed. It's been so economical. Just 14 runs off his 2 overs. I mean, Bjorn, this is what you dream of as a youngster, representing your country in a World Cup final at an international stadium against the best players in the world.
Come with the hour, come with the man. It's great bowling. He's just rolled his fingers over the ball there. Great line. I know Turner likes the ball coming with pace into his legs, giving him the option of freeing the arms and targeting the cow corner region.
It's the England dressing room.
Should be 2.
It's good running from Andrew Turner and Harry Cloran. A lot more required of those. So Andrew Turner just struggling a bit here. Just battling to get bat on ball consistently. Just look at all the supporters there. All the wives, girlfriends, wags. Enjoying a delicious beer in the afternoon sunshine.
Oh. Keeper's done well to get some body on that. He's going to have a bruise in the morning. Some war wounds from the final.
So 10 overs complete, 67 for 4. 121 or 50 balls beyond. So the run rate now climbing above 11.
12.1 to be precise. Win predictor now swung to 82% in favour of Bangladesh. What can England do to rein this in? I see a few of the cameramen pulling on Bangladesh jerseys.
They love their team.
Why not? As long as they're not
Absolutely,
counting
Bjorn, I
their
mean,
chickens yet.
You did have your South African jersey early on today.
Disappointed for the South Africans. I know they put a lot of effort into this tournament.
Yeah, they're such a strong team and just came unstuck at the final hurdle, the semi-final.
Their final hurdle.
Their final hurdle. Let's look at the Australian teams watching on. Another great bunch of guys. They've been fantastic on tour. So Chauvin going to bowl his 4th over. Been very tidy. 1 for 22 so far. England have got to go, yeah. It's going to be a short change here in the commentary box. The next voice you're going to hear is Rifat, the legend.
Welcome, Rifat.
Thanks, Bjorn. Thanks, Ross. So the required run rate is around 12 and over.
Probably be 13 after this one.
As long as these two are at the wicket, England still have got a chance, Bjorn. That's a great shot. Will that be cut off? No, that's found the gap. Split the two fielders at square leg and mid wicket. It's a very good shot by Harry Killoran.
Needed boundary for England. Well watched and waited for. Kept his head down and still. Fantastic shot.
Faranzani Shobun.
He's gone for the lap paddle shot.
The keeper chasing it. Akash is very fast, and what a great effort by Akash. He has been the man of the game, this game, I would say, so far. Still, chance to be a hero here for Harry Killoran or one of Andrew Turner and the other batsmen to come.
They're going to have to bat like Akash to win this game. He took some chances, some risks, and they pay dividends. He was phenomenal. It's one of the best innings I've ever seen of last man stands. Some of those shots were just incredible to watch. What a talent.
So Shobhan, the fifth bowler of this side, went for 31 for 1 in 4 overs. So in the previous game in Australia, the fifth bowling option between Mustahid and Shoikat went for 57. So few nerves among the team who will be the fifth bowler. Shobhan didn't bowl any in the semi-final. He bowled 4 and considered 31 and picked up the important wicket of Ben Rogers, I think. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
So the left arm spin being brought into the attack for the first time. Maruf Ahmed.
You need to target him.
Will be a big challenge against the left arm Andrew Turner, who have been batting so well so far in the tournament.
Important moment in the match here for England. I need to get a move on. 111 required of 44 balls.
How much that's per over? 12.61.
The problem is their wickets column, so they also don't want to go out.
So that over from Inzamam, where he picked up 2 important wickets of Blake van der Linde and Shiv Patel. Shiv Patel scored 69 in the group game against Bangladesh of 30. So we saw some big celebrations after Inzamam got Shiv Patel out.
That short's got to go. I bowled him.
Oh, wow.
Not his best delivery, but he doesn't care. It's in the scorebook. It's out.
Maruf will...
You won't mind how they come, Rifat.
Have you seen the reaction of Maruf? He just bent his knee and was like... He's probably thanking the heavens like...
Turner can't believe it.
Yeah, couldn't believe it.
Lifted his head here.
That was short. Oh, look at Maruf. Just look at Maruf. How bad. Look at the it's like... He's probably thanking... So, the big hitting Andrew Turner, the dangerous Andrew Turner is back into the heart.
Disappointing into his World Cup. He's been fantastic all tournament though, so big up to him. What a player for England, what a find. And just news in from the ICC World Cup. India have won the toss and have elected to bat.
Look at how low it kept.
I don't think it kept you low. A little bit low, but it was a poor shot. He lifted his head there really. He's only got himself to blame on that one.
Mohan Balisu was excellent with the ball in the semi-final. Had been the pick of the bowler for England through the whole tournament, but he has to make his bat sing today.
And he hit the winning runs against the rest of the world when England were in real trouble in that match.
A slightly better match for...
Better bowling attack, I would say, from Bangladesh.
I think this is the match Bangladeshi captain would favour. So 2 righty against the left arm spinner.
Oh, it's almost played on. It's a big appeal.
Slightly high. I think it's
I think it
slightly
hit him on the shoulder there, Rifat.
shoulder of the pad.
Let's have a look at this replay.
We'll have to see the front angle and the side angle.
Oh, it's definitely high.
Yeah, it's, going over. Let's get a better look if we get a side angle view. There you go, Bjorn. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Yeah, it's definitely going over. The good call by, I think, probably, even if there was DRS, it would have been umpire's call.
Yeah, you've got to be convinced it's hitting.
Yeah, so the express pacer Faisal Ahmed is being brought into the attack. He was rested for the semi-final. Arifur Rahman Nabed replaced him and was probably the best bowler, considered just 19 in 4 overs in that semi-final, where the Australian batsman found him very difficult to play. Arifur Rahman Nabed sacrificing his spot for the sake of the team in this final. A big team man.
Harry's done well to get some bats on that. That was going well wide.
Should have left it.
Maybe he thought he could get a boundary.
I've been getting a lot of message from the guys.
Well, that's loose.
Yeah, that's a poor delivery from Faisal.
Welcome runs for England. Scores 80 now for 5. Just 108 required off 39 balls. Faisal charging in here. Mohan on strike. He's worked it to the third man region. Just one.
So the Bangladesh side inching ever closer to that victory, the trophy they desperately want to take home. Slower delivery.
Harry didn't know too much about that delivery. Outfoxed the batter on that occasion.
It's lovely to see my kids watching the game as well. Just getting a comment from my wife on live that my kids, Umar and Safia, they're also following the game.
Welcome to Rifat's family, watching in Dakar.
No, that was definitely impact. That was impact outside the stump. Faisal was very interested.
Oh, could be a run out. Oh, no one backing up there. Forgot to do the backing up. Faisal was too interested in his appeal.
Yeah, that was hit him outside the off stump. I've been getting lots of messages from the guys following the matches from back home. It's a big matter of pride for everyone that's involved in amateur cricket in the country. That's close.
Got him.
That's bum.
Margaret's been outstanding with her calls, and an easy one there for her.
Faisal finally getting the wicket. He was desperate for just 2 wickets short. Bangladesh need 2 more wickets.
That was a yard quicker as well. That was a really good delivery there from Faisal. Let's have a look at this one again.
It was full.
It's just beating him for pace.
Yeah.
Sitting middle and leg.
Mohan Balisu, 6th man out for England. England has been fantastic throughout the whole tournament. Bjorn probably didn't come to the tournament as one of the favorites. South Africa was, along with Bangladesh, came into the tournament as the hot favorites. And in the semi-final, we got almost all the prediction was a South African win, but England proved everyone wrong.
They looked the most settled. England came in and they weren't sure who they were going to pick. They had them last minute decisions to make. They've done extremely well. This goes to show what can be done in the middle with the great leadership from Harry Kaloran.
The English boys will be extremely proud of the effort they have put. They were amazing in the semi-final, knocking out one of the tournament favorites. Oh, that's turned miles, Bjorn.
Watching it live. Look at the screen there to see if it turned. Let's have a look at this replay.
We'll have to see the front angle.
Let's have a look.
There you go.
Wow.
That's pitches.
Not easy out there. It's turning a mile now, turning square.
Oof, it's not easy, definitely not easy. It's getting difficult and difficult. And Bangladesh inching ever closer to the moment they have all been waiting for the last 6 years. As I keep telling Bjorn, the dream was dreamt 6 years ago. They were heartbroken. 7 members of this team was in that squad, which was supposed to go to England. Mustaid was the captain in the squad. I still remember the day when we got to know that we are not going to the tournament due to some visa issues. The boys were heartbroken, and they have waited 6 years for this. All of them are working professionals, bankers, engineers. For the last 3 months after the squad was announced.
More importantly, all around good guys. Rifat.
Yeah, they have been competitive in the field, as you have seen, but they are all nice guys off the field, making friends.
It's good to see them coaching with the East Africa Character Development Trust. Did some outstanding work on Thursday afternoon with the young kids.
Absolutely, the speech Maruf, the vice captain, gave was great, telling them how important education is. That's a great shot by Harry.
That should be cut off, done well by the fielder there.
Yeah. So it's looking like a formality from here on. So I've started getting a lot of messages from back home, everyone. It's so happy to see this side. Obviously, as a nation, we haven't won a major trophy in the men's department in ICC tournaments. So it means ever so much for everyone following this game.
This could be the stepping stone.
Yeah, amateur cricket, corporate cricket is a big thing back in Dhaka, and Bangladesh is growing ever so well. When I started Last Man Stands in 2014, there were only 6 or 7 teams playing hardball cricket, which was not very common against amateurs. So slowly now we have more than 30 teams in Bangladesh, some good quality players playing, and there's a very good platform for the amateur cricketers because it's opening up jobs for them as well. Banks and big corporates are getting into signing up for Last Man Stands.
It's a fantastic way to meet new employers and network and connect with other like-minded souls out there in the corporate world while having fun and improving your game and enjoying it.
Yeah. So, and as I said, like these guys, after the first game, some of the local logistic managers was asking me if these guys are all professionals, the way they played against Pakistan. So that's definitely not the case. There is not even a club cricketer in this side. All are just pure LMS amateur players playing for a while.
And certainly Akash looked like a professional out there today. What a bat.
He works for Citibank in Bangladesh. So we have got 6 players from Citibank, 5 players from Citibank, 3 from Tech Republic, 2 from Dhaka Warriors in this squad.
Fantastic.
And coached by Rubaiyat Haq, who also plays for Dhaka Warriors.
What a shot by Harry there. He's just worked it off middle stump there.
Yep.
He missed that one. He was in trouble, but he didn't miss it. And it's 4 runs.
Sorry if I've been just corrected that, yeah, we have won an under-19 World Cup before. So, it definitely, yeah, that was in South Africa in 2020 where Bangladesh won the under-19 World Cup. So, this is the first time for a...
You haven't won it yet, Rifat. I just want to point it out.
Yeah, Harry is playing well here. Sorry, I'm just being too emotional here.
It's 100 up for England, and it's only 88 off the next 26 balls. And we're going to have a change in commentary. Ross Kaywood's going to talk you through with Rifat the final moments of the match.
Absolutely. Thanks, Bjorn.
Thanks, Bjorn. Good afternoon, Rifat. Good
Good
afternoon,
looking
everyone.
shot, but will just be singles. Skipper Mustaid Hussain.
So Harry batting superbly well.
So 5 overs to go, 101 for 6. So apologies, I was mainly talking about our full side, not at the youth level, not winning a major international trophy. Obviously, our under-19 team won the World Cup in 2020, the Youth World Cup. But our senior team is yet to win a World Cup. Hopefully, this growth of amateur cricket in Bangladesh will work as a stepping stone for our professional cricket. We'll be looking to start junior leagues back home so that we can develop some young and promising cricketers who can go out to play professional cricket. But coming back to the point, 5 overs, 87 runs.
Typical Huck back into the attack. He's been so good. 2 overs, 1 for 10. Cut away by Matt Parkinson. The run down to third man for a single.
86 of 24. They need almost 4 per ball here from here.
So Harry Kaloran is in some fine form this afternoon. He's playing with freedom now. He's got nothing to lose.
Oh, that's a great delivery off Qatar. Deceiving.
Slow ball. Always hard to get away.
It's a big shout out to everyone watching from back home. I would like to mention a couple of names who are not here but was in the 2018 squad, namely Faiz bin Sajjad, Sabit Hussain, Mohammad Alam, Latiful Azam Badhan. Unfortunately, they couldn't make the side, but they have been a great supporter of this team throughout the years. Also Arifur Rahman Asif. So this 5 was meant to be in the World Cup squad in 2018. And yeah, we are getting a lot of comments claiming which player is from which team. I mentioned that there are 3 players from Czech Republic, Naved, Inzamama and Mustahid. I've been corrected that Mustahid and Naved is originally from Blues Cricket Club, although they are playing for Czech Republic this season. Czech Republic Blues is obviously their university team with their mates. So yeah, you have every right to claim the ownership of Mustahid and Naved. They've definitely made us proud, and I can't explain in words of the effort Mustahid has put towards for this event. He has been exemplary since the day we have told him that you are going to be the captain of this side. Big appeal, and that's the end of Harry Kaloran.
The England captain makes his way back to the hut. A valiant effort from him.
Ross, I'm finding it difficult to control my emotion here. I think I'll have to take off from commentary. I'll let you end this game.
Fantastic to have you in the commentary box here, Rifat, and well done to you and your team again. You guys have been nothing but amazing this week with your production team. I said earlier, everyone around the world, all the players appreciate the hard work that you guys do. So, England now.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who've put this amazing effort, not just the players who have been putting extra efforts after work, coming for indoor practice over the last 2 months. They've worked hard for this. This means so much for them. And I have to give a huge mention for our coach, Rubaiyat Haq, who plays for Dhaka Warriors, but he's an assistant coach in Rangpur Riders. So he put his hands up and he trained the team for the last 2 months. He's a very good LMS player as well. Probably could have made the squad, but he opted for a much bigger role. I was thankful to him. I was thankful to all the sponsors, especially Kashyap Bhai from Share Trip for being the main sponsor of this Bangladesh team, along with Ishtiaq Bhai and Shanian Bhai, who have supported us massively with those practice facilities at Sheikh Jamal Dhanmondi Cricket Club, indoor nets, arranging indoor net session for us, supporting this team. Faiz Morshed Bhai from Czech Republic and all the other sponsors who chipped in, helped this team to get over the line. All these players for Ross, I can't continue, but you have to go on. I'm getting too emotional. Thanks to everyone. It means so much for everyone. Back home, I'll have to leave the commentary box. I hope to join the boys out in the middle. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Well done, Rifat. Well done, buddy. You're a legend. So, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Parkins here. Last man stands for England. I'm not sure there's going to be too many twos run here. He's hobbling along there, but he's going to get back for two. So, unbelievable scenes here if you're a Bangladesh supporter. They're moments away from taking home the World Cup. World Cup winners of the second edition of the Last Man Stands World Cup. Slow ball. So if you're watching this, you don't know what the rules are in terms of last man stands. The last man batting can only run twos, fours, or hit sixes. No singles. Great shot there by Matt Parkinson. Played it down to fine leg, 4 more to the England team. Matt Parkinson's enjoying himself here. So 3 overs to go. Impossible task of 78 or 15 balls for England. So just going to wait for the scorecard to update here. So Tawfiq Haq into his final and 4th over. 2 for 12 so far. What a bowling performance from the young man. Bowled him. And that's the end of the game. Bangladesh are the Last Man Stands World Cup champions for 2024. Fantastic scenes as their players, the management team, their supporters run onto the field. An epic effort from everyone involved. Hard luck to England. A valiant effort from them. Losing to Bangladesh in the first group game of the tournament. And then making it all the way to the World Cup final. They've given their all. They've represented England brilliantly. Ambassadors on and off the field. It's been an amazing week here. So thanks to the Gymkhana for hosting us. Facility's been amazing. The people have been so friendly. Unbelievable scenes here. The World Cup officially comes to an end here in Nairobi. Bangladesh, deserved winners, deserved champions. They take home the trophy. Great to see all the teams, everyone shaking hands. Great camaraderie, great sportsmanship. Big hugs all around there. So folks, thanks for joining us this week. It's been fantastic having you on the broadcast. The final, a little bit one-sided in the end, but Bangladesh deserved winners. So we'll have a quick look at the scorecard here for England. David Wood, 15 of 10. Ben Rogers, 25 of 18. Just struggled to get going today. Shiv Patel, 10 of 8. Valiant effort by the England captain. Harry Kaloran, 28 of 23. Van der Linde, 4 of 2. Andrew Turner, 8 of 13. Mohan Balasu, 2 of 5. And Matt Parkinson at the end, 10 of 10. England falling at the final hurdle. Look at the Bangladeshi bowlers. Fantastic effort from them. Faisal Ahmed, 1 for 20 of his 4. Tawfiq al-Haq, 3 for 12 of his 3.1. Pick of the bowlers for me. Then Fani Zani Chauvin, 1 for 31 of his 4. And Inzaman ul-Haq, 2 for 34 in his 4, sorry. And the left arm spinner, Maruf Ahmed, 1 for 5 in his 2. So folks, thanks for joining us. We're gonna sign off from this broadcast here in Nairobi. Okay, so just heard from the production team that the presentation is going to continue on this feed, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, there's going to be some highlights from the game. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Them.
Tell me.
Ongambye njogere nenjogere.
Oyogera nga sikuwulira sigoba settings.
Naye saa zituusiza nga sikubakusiza era zeezo.
Tegeeza yuli abadde namuwulidde ng'ali on board. Ka mic gye. Nosoma ne audio ng'alaga wano external.
everyone. Come closer. Where are the players going to come from? You guys going to stand behind with Rob?
I think they will go that way and this way. I think this way and then walk out.
Guys, keep coming round, please. Keep coming round. Keep coming round.
Yeah, from that side, eh?
Everyone, book to this side.
Linda, you're okay there. You just keep VIP seat over there.
What do you mean? I think they're coming from this way, and then they just walk back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Come help, yeah. You ready, Rob?
Yeah. So guys, thank you everyone. Thank you. If you just come forward.
You do speaking to the mic, Rob.
Not in front of the camera.
Use this mic for. Just that.
Thank you.
If anyone gets called, come to this side.
Thank you everyone. Okay. So I have to shout. Yeah. Guys, gather in. I'm talking on a microphone here, so guys, Nick, come in, please. Come in. Come. Sam. Well, we can't start if we're yelling into this, right? Okay, guys. Look, as long as you can all hear, that's fine. Firstly, just a big thanks to all of you for being a part of this event. Thanks to LMS Global for coming here and running their World Cup here at Nairobi Gymkhana. For all of us locals, it's been an honour to have this LMS tournament played here. Massive thanks to Gymkhana as a club. It's been terrific, as you all know, being hosted here. It's such a wonderful cricket club and institution in cricket Kenya. And firstly, just a massive round of applause for Gymkhana as a club for hosting us all week. Thank you. And also to all the umpires and the scorers and everyone that have helped to make this such a fantastic event this year. The sterling effort put forward by all of you, the managers, the volunteers, scorers, Moses and his ground staff who are still out there working on the pitch. Just a massive round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much. And we're gonna rattle through this because we know that we all want to go and watch the main Cricket World Cup final. Firstly, before we come on to the presentation of all the awards, I just want to, this is something that's very dear to my heart and also to a lot of us here. It's a true honour to have 3 recipients of this award here in this presence now. You're all terrific, guys. For those of you that don't know him, one of my best friends, best friend to a lot of us here, Anthony Johnson, unfortunately took his life 6.5 years ago. And ever since he did, we've got the AJ Spirit of Cricket Award. He was the most popular man in LMS globally, and I think it's very important for all of us as young sportsmen. We all drink a lot, we go out, we play a lot of sports. It's important to realise the mental health aspects of that. It's up to us as teammates and mates to help out guys in need. And that's why we have this AJ Spirit of Cricket Award. It's presented at these major tournaments. The guy that we feel has embraced the whole tournament spirit and contributor to all the teams. And this year's AJ is, actually I'll give a quick shout out, the 3 award winners so far, and after I've said the 3, please a round of applause. We have Sean Kennedy, Navalesh Naidu and Ziad Abbas, previous recipients. So there's 2 other members, 2 other players that have won this award before, but this year's AJ Spirit of Cricket Award goes to Nishan Kishore. Dennis, for the photo, can we get Sean? Can you also stand just in for photo? So Sean Kennedy, the most recent award winner, just one photo with Nishan, please. Thanks, Nick.
Cheers, buddy.
And then it's a double award here. So it was a terrific finals day that we saw out there. Valiant effort by everyone. It was amazing to see England reach the final against Bangladesh. Two top teams. The player of the final award and also the best keeper of the tournament from Bangladesh, Akash.
Yeah, this one.
And then next up we have the best bowler of the tournament award. We all saw his ability out there, such an amazing opening spell. It's really great to have him involved in this tournament and this team just in general. It's been a sterling effort by Harry Kaloran and all his team. Finishes the runners up here. But Mohan Belusi, take a bow, please come forward. Bowler of the tournament. Yeah, moving.
Best batsman. That's a man.
And then moving swiftly on. So, the best batsman of the tournament. And we saw it, well, throughout finals day, throughout the tournament. Terrific guy. Big round of applause from Bangladesh, Saeed Mustahid. And then the big one, and it's good to see this as a awardee that we haven't said already. This is the player of the tournament, the LMS World Cup 2024 player of the tournament, Maruf Ahmed.
Well played, Madam.
And if I could please invite forward the Gymkhana committee members, could you all please come forward for the prize giving? So again, everyone, a big round of applause for Gymkhana Club and hosting this event.
I've already done that. Yeah. Roscoe, so you're going to give them the runners-up awards and they just stand in this now?
We'll help, but they hand over the trophy.
So firstly, what we're going to do, we're going to hand over the trophy to the captain of each team. It's terrific to see these guys reach the final. Wonderful group of guys pulled together by Harry Kaloran, one of the main institutes of it. We know him from India already. He plays great down in Australia. He's just played over in Belize. Terrific guy. If you haven't spoken to Harry already, please make the time to do so. Runners up for the LMS World Cup 2024. Harry Kaloran, please come forward.
And Harry, can you call forward your players?
Yeah. Please.
All right.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, all. Just going to call forward the team. So we'll start off with Shiv Patel. Yeah. Next, we've got Mohan Balasu. David Wood. Andrew Turner. Ben Rogers. Matt Parkinson. And last but not least, Mr. LMS himself, LMS England, Blake van der Linde. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, guys. We had a great tournament on and off the field. Just want to thank all the LMS organisers behind us for putting on such a great tournament. And also, thank you, Mr. Hollywood, yourself. Thank you for organising our kit. We had no kit up until 2 days before the tournament, so thank you so much for sorting that, and congrats on the award. Well deserved. Thank you.
Thanks, Harry. And guys, England team, if we can just have a quick photo with you, please. And we got the Roscoe. Roscoe, can we give them the runners up thing? Thanks, England. Sorry, yeah, the winners. You have to stay for the winners. Sorry, sorry. I know you want to watch the World Cup final, but 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, we got to get through this quickly because there's a World Cup final to watch. But the secondary World Cup final. Yeah. Medals first. We're going to do the medals first. Bangladeshi request to give out the medals. A big round of applause for Bangladeshi winning captain Saeed Mustahid.
Thank you, everyone. Firstly, I want to say a big thanks to everyone, especially the Australian team, each and every member, the Abbas Bhai and the rest of the who are supported me here. Thanks the organizers. It's a very good ground. We are here to play and very happy to play here. And especially I want to give a special thanks who are worked hard since 3 months with us, Mr. Rifat Bhai. Since long we are working and practicing everywhere in the Bangladesh. So it's the hard work always paid off. We believe that, and the results comes. We are really grateful to Allah as well as our each of team members. They are the real champs. Thank you, Bangladesh, each of team members. Thank you very much, boys. Okay, Imon, come for the medals. Akash. Thank you. Shoykot. Nabed. Shobon. Faisal. Maruf. Noyon. Come. One by one. Injo. Farid Bhai. Mac. He's our coach. Basically, he's a professional coach as well for the BPL. He trained us since 3 months. Okay.